Kindly go to level 2. Now notice that we can hover over some of the lines. It's because they were extended, right, to go beyond level 1. Some are just visible. If you're not able to see the whole footprint, you might want to go here under underlay and change the underlay to show uh, from level 1 to level 2. And you want to look down. Okay, so that's similar to saying that you want to see a different level. You're currently at level 2, but you want to see level 1. And since you're in level 2, that's the reason why you want to look downwards. Okay. Now, let's create a roof. Let's say architecture roof, roof by footprint. Let's do a overhang of, let's say, 1,000. Enter. And let's extend to the wall core. So the roof that we're creating by footprint will define a slope, okay, and it has an overhang of 1,000. I'm going to pick the walls. So pick walls. There's 1,000. If the blue dashed line is going inward, just move your mouse to make sure that the overhang goes outside. And that's your slope. It's a slope at 30 degrees. Okay, you can always change that slope if you want to. You can change that there or here. Okay. Go around. That defines the footprint of your roof. And for now, we'll click OK. You'll notice that the roof here at the second level is shown as a cut roof system. So it's a cut here at that level. And I'll show you the reason why that is shown that way later. Let's go to a 3D view first. Right, you'll see your roof. Okay. Now, the reason why it's cut at about this level is because you have a cutting plane at level 2, and that cutting plane is at, if you edit the view range, extends view range, edit, you'll notice that there's a cut plane that cuts your view at 1200. So where's that 1200? Let's go to a elevation view, south elevation view. If this is level 2, there's a cut plane, modify, measure from level 2 at about 1200. So right about here, your roof is being cut. So you're seeing anything below that cut plane. Now, if you don't want that cut plane, especially at the roof level, you want to bring your cut plane about this high, about 5,500. Okay? So how do you do that? You go back to your level 2, extents, view range, edit, and change this to 5,500. Now, if your cut plane is at 5,500, the top level should be equal to or greater than that cut plane. So this should also be 5500. Okay, it cannot be lower than the cut plane. Click apply, and there you'll see your roof system. If you click on the show button, you'll see that this is your cut plane, and that's your top range. So you always want your top range to be higher than your cut plane. Okay. Click OK. Let's go to a shaded view. Okay. Now notice that you're able to see the wall system. Let's change this roof system so that we have a gable roof here. And to do that, you simply edit the footprint and select these two guys here, two lines, and uncheck the define slope. Uncheck defines slope. Now that you don't have a slope here, what will happen is that your slope will just go this way and that way, with no slope defined here and in this side, on this side. Click OK. So that's your gable roof. Okay. So again, edit footprint. Anytime you have a slope, right, it will create that slope at the angle of the slope. If you don't want a slope, like let's say you don't want a slope here, you can say uncheck define slope. Finish edit mode. Okay. To connect the roof, you can select one roof, hit the tab key, and then select to connect the walls to the roof, right? Hover over one wall, hit the tab key, and then click to select all walls, and then say attach top base, and then click on the roof to connect. Okay, so again, hover over one, hit the tab key, and then click. You can always detach the wall from the roof, so you can also do that, detach or attach to the roof.